I like the record a lot better. I think it seems more cohesive than the first one. It's just the way that the songs come off, the playing. It's just a completely different vibe from the first one. And I thought the first one, as you remember my review, I said it was like the perfect record. So, that's kind of where I'm at with this one.
Nick?
Awesome. I mean, that's fantastic, obviously. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think part of what you're hearing is you're talking about guys that, not all of them, but 90% of them know each other, have known each other. There's the utmost respect going on. And just a certain, I think, and it's not going to be in any liner notes, and it's not going to be in the speakers, but there's a certain cohesiveness and everybody buying in, kind of like a sports team where everybody buys into the same thing and everybody's pushing in the same direction. That wasn't on the first record. And I think that's part of what you're hearing as well. I think part of what you're hearing, too, is just the songwriting and Nick's different ideas on the guitar that took it in a little bit of a more aggressive direction, too. It's not like it was the same guitar and all of a sudden Jimmy plays and, whoa, there we go, we're heavy. It has a lot to do with Nick, too.
I will tell you, this is also the first record I've ever done where I went back and re-recorded my guitars after the drums were done, because there's stuff that Mark had mentioned earlier that Ray will sort of perform to the drums, and Simone did the same thing. Some of the riffs are directly reflective of what Mark did on the drums and tightening them up. And frankly, it was kind of exciting. It's hard to get really thrilled about redoing stuff you've already done. But you could tell the payoff was there, and it was like very energizing to do that. So yeah, everybody's sort of rowing together and doing their best to make the song as best as they could.
Now, the first record seemed to be pretty well received, to be honest. And, have you generated like any interest to maybe go out and play some shows with this thing?
No, absolutely. It's just, it's obviously not the 80s. It's obviously, we all don't live in the same band house and with a band van that we can go play gigs or stuff like that. So, there's people working on it. It's tough. At the same time, we all think it's very important, and we all love to do it. One really quick story is when we're doing these videos, obviously I'm the only guy that's actually like really playing. Everybody else is playing, but they're not plugged in. They're not hearing an amp or anything. They're just hearing the playback track. My drums are stuffed with towels or whatever to make it a little bit more mellow, but I have to be in every shot. So I'm playing it like, we're at the Oakland Coliseum. And I got to tell you, man, there was moments where it like hit me, like the magic of like what this will be like live. I'm jamming and playing on 10. I got it in my in-ears, playing to the click. I'm looking out. I see Nick. I see Jimmy, I see Ray doing this thing in like full concert thing. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God. I felt the magic. It wasn't like one of those, oh, wow, this could be interesting. And, it probably goes back to also, certain things are meant to be, and maybe it just wasn't meant to be that the first lineup went out and played. We could have went out and played and could have been horrible. The guitar player standing in the corner with the guitar around his neck and the keyboard player cowering away and whatever. It could have been a disaster and the band could have been over right there. So everything was kind of meant to be. Yeah. And it's in a great position right now. But yeah, the whole live thing, oh my God, in that warehouse. I had a great time. I didn't mind playing all 15 times. Okay, let's play.
The other benefit you had is about 46 degrees in that warehouse, so you were at least keeping yourself warm.
That's true. Everybody else was huddled around a fire.
It was a little chilly.
Hey everybody, Tony here from the Metal Command podcast. Again, I appreciate your support. Since 1998, I have hosted this show in one form or another, starting off in radio and now in the podcast format. Again, thanks for watching, and if you like what you see and hear on this show, by all means, please hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell to be notified anytime I do post a video, and if you see this program on any other form of social media, please give me a follow there. Again, I always appreciate your support.